Okay. Yeah, say. I'm so pretty and you like.
Hey family, so guys, jumping straight on into it, no itching, yeah? Alright, so I'm using the Warrior 3 Juvia's palette, and the shade is called Fenty. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to be laying down some pigments. I'm just going on in first to get a transitional color to make it much easier for me to blend out, and of course I just show you the shade. So guys, let's talk color. Now, I know we're in the Valentine's season, of course, and I wanted to do something for Valentine's, but me being me, had to do it with a little zest. Listen, I don't know me at all, don't it? Yes, so I'm going on in, and I'm gonna have to do this quite a few times as it relates to applying the pigment, because it's number one, messy, number two, it's pigmented, but it's not as opaque. When I say opaque, I mean when you lay it down, you can still see texture or your skin through it. And no, we don't want that. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back and forth in as much time as I need, and I'm gonna say you will need as well. I've never really worked with pigments. Yes, honey, blend. I've never really worked with pigments. I think this is my second time. And so I will get better at it, but until then guys, I'm doing what makes it work. Yeah. So let's talk colors, guys. So I'm using, of course, this bright pigment. We are in the season of Valentines, or we are approaching Valentines rather, and I really wanted to do a Valentine's look with a little extra something. I didn't want to just go down and just put down my pinks as I did the first time. I wanted to put a little zest there. So yes guys, you see me patting. This pigment, it's not easy to work with. I've never worked with it with any other pigments before. This is my second time using it, and it's like the first time. It's really messy, and yeah, so moving on. Guys, I lost the clip here. I don't know what happened, but I really wanted to upload this video, so I'm going to be explaining. I use my J.CAT All About That base, and I basically carved out a liner where I could put down the pigments. And of course, that's a neon yellow, by the way. Girl, like, she don't know her color them, but a neon yellow that, and neon orange, yes. So yes, so far I think so good as it relates to my color. Yes, so guys, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of zest. Please know me I talk about, but that me I talk about zest. Listen, yeah, but they want to look extra nice. But they want to look extra different. Valentine's with a little rebel in it. Yeah, that me I talk about. So guys, I'm going, and I have to go back and forth because it's really messy. It doesn't stick as well. As I said, it's my second time rather using it, but I don't think I use it properly as yet. But anyways, as you can see, make sure though that the base that you're putting it down on is wet or tacky. I think I allowed this to dry down too much, and so that's why it wasn't sticking. But eventually I did spray my brush. Didn't show you guys that, but I'm telling you guys, I sprayed my brush and it was sticking better. Also was told of a trick where you can use glitter primer, and I'll try that the next time around. But yes, ladies, I know I'm chatting a lot, but because I couldn't do a video where I could talk to you, I'm just using this opportunity to just chat away. Yes. And of course, I'm using a purple shade. I am so sorry, guys, that I'm not able to show you what they look like, but they come in the same packaging like the first pigment I showed you. and the colors are true as you're seeing them on my lid. And listen, I love it. I love the brightness of it. I'm gonna tell the truth, I didn't get up in the best of moods, and I was like, Valentine's look, I want to do a look. And the truth is, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do the brightest look I can find. The brightest look I can find, and that's what I came up with. And I love it. 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 And as I said, guys, pigments are not easy to blend. You're gonna have to go back and forth, but don't give up. I promise you, if you keep at it, you will get the perfect blend. It just takes going back and forth between the shades, and they'll just start melding into each other. I feel like I forget my wording, you know. I'm always consider myself to be good for English, you know. But anyways, yeah. So yes, trying to make sure that we'll have like a nice little cleanup. Yes. Oh guys, listen, this is a Revlon. I love it. Me love it. Like, I love it. It's fine, you know, and I struggle too, guys, just like you, with liner sometimes, especially when I'm doing like a graphic liner. I struggle, but you see this Revlon here, it just perfect. It makes your work easier. I will put it in the description below what Revlon what liner it is. But guys, I tell you, if you're not good with liner like myself, when it comes down to like outlining something that you've already done, you can use this. Like me, I tell you, me a boots, you forgot to use this. You won't regret it. I'll try to find as much of these easy liners as possible to tell you to what words I feel me, guys. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find as much of these, guys, so I can actually share with you, because I struggle with my liners as well. I'm not gonna come by and tell you no lie. I struggle with my liner when I forgot over my work I'm gonna do already. Yeah, that may I try to say. Yes, guys, me I feel myself. That's why me I behave so. And don't take me I sing, you know. I just move my mouth and my body. Yes. So here's I'm using the Ruby Kiss Pro Touch Liquid Foundation. And guys, I'm not gonna really go in detail on the foundation, because if you've been following me before, you'll see that you'd have known my foundation routine already. And guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Sorry for saying it so far long. Welcome guys. But you know, you can actually go and check out previous videos before. Yes, you can do so. So of course, I'm not going to repeat my foundation routine. You'll just see me jumping straight on in. And I'm using here my Jordana. The reason I chose to use this particular shade for my contour, my highlight, I did not want to have too bright. I would normally use my Toffee or Fawn, but I chose this one because my eyes are so bright and up in your face type of way. I literally wanted to use something that wasn't going to compete with it. I wanted my eyes to be the spotlight of the show. Yeah. Yes guys, so I'm using my Sacha Butter cup, of course blowing off the excess, and I'm putting this down where I have my concealer laid down. Now, as I said, guys, I did skip some steps, and it's because I'm not really focusing. The idea is not to focus on the of course it is on the foundation routine. It's really about the eyes, but I still wanted to give you guys something to look at, as well as I said, guys, there are steps that you'll not see in this video as it relates to my foundation routine. If you want to do so, if you want to see the full foundation routine, just go back to previous videos before this and you see the steps that I take, and I never ever skip these steps. So whatever steps I did in previous videos, it's what I'm doing here. It's just that you're not seeing it on camera, but I promise you can go ahead and take a look at those ones. All right, so of course I'm going to be going on in with that setting brush by Real Techniques, and as usual I'm using it to lay down around. I'm using it to just smooth out and blend in and pat in and do all of the nice things to the areas that I lay down my concealer. Of course, it's on to getting that face all snatched. Oh yes, guys, so yes. So this is one of the reasons I had to do a voiceover. There was no one at home with me, so I had to. The baby was with me all day and didn't want to wake him, but yes, he's with mommy at work, and that's the beauty about doing what I do. Being at home, you're able to do what you love and also still take care of the ones that you love. Yes, guys, so doing that fish face, just wanting to do that because I want my cheek to be as snatched as possible. And as I said before, I'm a powder contour type of person. It's easier and it's quicker. But I promised you guys a cream contour tutorial one day, and I will come through. Voila. Yeah. You see right here, guys? You see right here? I'll be using my James Charles palette. As everyone should know by now. If you don't know, just go back and check out other videos and you'll see the shades that I'm using. Now, guys, right here, my baby woke up. My baby woke up. And I had to get this video done. And I also had to make sure that he was also comfortable. So I had to be multitasking. Yes, I'm using a highlighter. I did not show you guys. I could not show you guys because baby was in one hand and I had to get the job done just the same. So I was using sort of like a silvery shade, like a highlighter, and then I went back in and I mixed a bit of pink sort of shade highlighter there. It's really, I'm using a really light hand because I didn't want it to be too overpowering, but I just was looking for a particular blend. And guys, don't be afraid to do this. Don't be afraid to mix your highlighters. Don't be afraid to mix anything. All right, don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, makeup is about one expressing themselves, as well as it's about you being comfortable to create something. If you see it, then it means it can work. Yay. So that's it. Oh yeah, touching the necessary areas, of course. All right, so I think I should be showing you guys what I used in the inner portion of my eyes. And I used yes, so it's the middle shade. I'm going to find the name and tell you what it is. I used it right there in the inner portion of my eyes. The shade that I used was, it's called Karama. I think that's what it is, Karama. But anyways, guys, everything will be in the description. Well, it's going to be in the description. Yeah. Set my face, of course, with a Jeffree Star. I couldn't do as much. I couldn't show you guys as much because, as I said, baby was in hand and I didn't want to really repeat all the steps that I do for my foundation. I know I repeat myself now because I know I said that already, but yes. And that's the finished look, guys.